And good evening. This is the Orange Show coming direct to you from the croissant of inequality. Yay! We have in the house a lovely audience in front of us. I can see them all. They all have faces for radio. It's so beautiful. We have a good lineup this evening. We've got Gary McGuinness with her acoustic singer-songwriter who does have a band in his following as well, but he's live as an acoustic player tonight. We've got the next mayor of Liverpool, Gavin Knox, and he's wingman, Alex Court. They're going to be coming up and we're going to have a chat with them, see what their plans are for bringing Liverpool a bit of justice. We also, because we do want justice for Liverpool, don't we? So, yeah, we've got an interesting interview ahead of us there. We've also got the very lovely, cute, I know not every man likes to be called cute, but he is, Mickey Marshall, also a fantastic singer-songwriter in his own right. He usually does a lot of covers with the Pink Panthers, and they are an amazing band, but we've got the pleasure of having him as a solo performer here at the on the Orange Show. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. His own original work. I've not heard any of it for a while. Yay, there he is. He is actually, we managed to get a little smile from him. We've also got amazing Mexican food going on here as well. Patty and all the girls in the kitchen. And there our lovely little volunteer, Natasha. Let's have a round of applause for Natasha. Furnishing us all with coffee, tea, cake and everything. Okay, so yeah, that's the show ahead of us. It's an absolute live recording here. And yeah, so we're going to start off with one of my songs. Yeah, I'm Dog Star Rose, you do know that. I always present the Orange Show. And this song is called Took a Long Time, because I believe it did take you a while to get this all into place, didn't it, Mr. Farragher? Yes, and what a lovely job he's done of it, with all those volunteers as well. Only got time for what I got time for, and if I'm late, it's 'cause I'm running late. I don't mind if I change my mind, 'cause I'm giving my mind a break. Took a long time coming, took a long time coming, took a long time coming, but now good times are here. I choose to be happy because I'm happy with how I choose to be, and I know that this is good for me, so forever I'm gonna be happy. Took a long time coming, took a long time coming, took a long time coming, but now good times are here now. Good times are here. Only got time for what I got time for, and if I'm late, it's 'cause I'm running late. I don't mind if I change my mind, 'cause I'm giving my mind a break. Took a long time coming, took a long time coming, took a long time coming, but now good times are here good times are here. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. Oh, we needed a few like little tambourines and things on that one, didn't we? Next time, percussion. We're going to need some percussion. Okay, so first off as well, I just want to tell you about a couple of other things that are going on in the very near future. And I've literally just this evening come from the Tempest building on Tithe Barn Street in the city centre, where Liverpool Soup was taking place. And it's an SEN social enterprise network event whereby people get to pitch their ideas, their business ideas, and everyone that comes in through the doors gives some money into the pot, and whichever pitch gets voted the best one of the evening gets that money to help them start the business off. And they've just started having musicians play as well. So if there's any of you music people out there that want to go along and play at one of these, then you can get in touch with Patrick Hurley and or look up Liverpool Soup or the SEN network. And yeah, that's a great little event. The next one's happening sometime in March. I have got the details, and I'll pull them out and give you those later on in the show. But yeah, that's where I came from. Hot-footed it just a little while ago. So also there is, for all you chocolate lovers out there, how many people in here like chocolate? Yeah, well, everyone likes a little bit of chocolate. I like dark chocolate myself. So we've got a Thornton's even, chocolate experience going on the 8th of March. And that's going to be at the Courtroom Cafe on Victoria Street in the old Magistrates building. So you can come along to that if you want. The tickets are £10 each, but they include a glass of Prosecco when you come in, free entry into a raffle for a giant Thornton's Easter egg, and also a whole night full of stuff in your face with chocolate. Painting, even body painting with chocolate, if you so desire. Yeah, so you can find out more about that online on Facebook, the Courtroom Cafe. So, let's have our first guest coming up for this evening. This is Gary McGuinness, and this young gentleman I've known for several years now on the music scene in Liverpool. He has a band with him when he plays, Gary McGuinness and the Like. But tonight he's here as a solo performer, and we're going to chat about. He's got to release a single that he's releasing very soon as well, and we're going to talk about the story behind that, and we'll listen to some of his original compositions here, and he's just tuning up in the background. And yes, now, if everyone would put their hands together as he walks to the stage, please welcome Mr. Gary McGuinness. Can we just, Mr. Farragher, there we go, live on radio here. We're going to, you can't see this happening, but it is happening as we're talking here. The mic, yes, is being put into place for Mr. McGuinness. So we're going to have a couple of words, first of all, with Gary, just while we're getting the mic put into place. Is that other one close enough to you, Gary? There we go. We will move some of those wires out the way as well soon, Gary. It's beautifully red in here. Lots of red wires all over the place. Looking wonderful. So welcome, Gary, to the Orange Show. And I cannot believe that you haven't been on this show before.
Yeah, you just assumed that I'd been on.
It was, wasn't it? A week or so ago, I went, oh, Gary, would you like to come on the show again? And
again, when I've never even been here. Never had the invite until tonight.
But thank you so much for coming to join us. You played the Courtroom Cafe last week, and you played some wonderful music as usual. And you're going to talk about the single that you're releasing as well. Will you be playing that this evening?
Yeah, I'll play that a little bit later on if that's okay with you.
Excellent, yes. Where do you originate from, Gary?
I come from the middle of nowhere in Ireland. It's the nearest town that you might have heard of is Newry, but I come from the mountains of Mourne, if you've ever heard of those.
I don't. The Mountains of
Mourn.
Mourn.
It's a very good song as well. It's properly if you go past the middle of nowhere, you get to where I'm from. It's a little couple of miles outside the middle of nowhere.
And so what brought you here, other than wanting to get away maybe from the middle of nowhere for a while?
I came over here for university 11 years ago, and I haven't gone home yet.
Okay.
So I think this is my home now.
There's something about Liverpool. I came here 15 years ago, and I still haven't... Well, I won't be going home, but...
No, this is home now.
Yeah.
I've nothing else at home now. Or this is home. Depending on where I am is home. The next place I go to is home, tends to be it.
I thought I saw your hat laying over there.
My hat?
See, yes.
The penny will drop later. You'll just hear this little ding halfway through a song, and that'll be my hat.
So, at university, what was you doing? Was it music?
No, it was English literature and education.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is that part of the work you do now, or are you a full-time musician? I've known you a while, and I actually don't know that much about you. That's terrible, isn't it? I just don't ask you enough questions, do I, Gary?
Well, I tend to keep to myself, so...
Yeah.
No, I work with support workers, and I work in training with that, so I keep busy during the day. And then when I can, I get out and play some songs and have a little bit of fun.
Brilliant. What's the first song that you're going to play for us?
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to play the single. The single was... I put it on the website last night.
Which website?
GaryMcGuinness.com. McGuinness is spelled MAGINNIS. And it's up there. The single's up there to raise money for a charity called Smart NI. And it was set up by my aunt and uncle. Their child passed away last year, and the charity's been set up to raise money to build football pitches beside his school, and also to donate to a charity called Cruise Bereavement, who offer support to families who have suffered a bereavement. So it's a really worthwhile charity, so we're trying to raise as much money as we can. So the single will be out on iTunes and all those sorts of places within the next couple of days, hopefully, but it's available from the website now.
But it's on your website, and it can be purchased on your website.
Purchased directly from the website, yeah. So
okay, how much is it?
It starts at £2, but that's the minimum spend. Because it's for charity, we ask for at least £2, but you can spend whatever you want and all the money goes straight to charity. So
okay, fantastic. And what's the track called? The
track's called Black Jeans and Cigarette Smoke. It's actually written about Seamus, who was my cousin's uncle, my uncle as well. He also passed away. Jeez, I'm all just keeping the mood up here. A couple of years ago, and he was really close to Stephen. So I thought, what better way to keep both their memories alive than to use this song for Stephen and the charity. So
okay, that's fantastic. All right, well, let's all welcome Gary singing this song. Sorry, we're just moving the mic around again for him, make him nice and comfortable. And sorry, the title, Black Jeans and
Cigarette Smoke. So
okay.
Give that a little spin.
Fantastic. Now. When you're ready, Gary, lovely. Thank you.
Black jeans and cigarette smoke crack you up with another man's joke, and tell us a tale you'd barely believe. Now some of it was true, and I saw that myself as he would walk away. He'd say it was skill and science, and he taught me how to hold the cards I've been dealt. The sort of man who could never grow up, the sort of man who should never grow old. With the black jeans and the cigarette smoke, with the black jeans and the cigarette smoke. No better man on his better day to end for you when his head was on straight, and all you had to do was say what you need. Was some man for one man, and he'd tell you that himself. He'd put his radio on and he'd turn it up, and he'd sing along like he had nothing else to say. The sort of man who could never grow up, the sort of man who should never grow old. With the black jeans jeans and the cigarette smoke. With the black jeans and the cigarette smoke. With the black jeans and the cigarette smoke. With his black jeans and his cigarette smoke. Thanks for that.
Yeah, fantastic. And yeah, the line about never growing old, very poignant. Yes, I'm definitely going to get my copy of that from Gary McGuinness.
GaryMcGuinness.com. Yep.
Okay, excellent. So, how old was you when you first picked up the guitar? Was it your first musical instrument you played?
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. I started
Let's
playing.
think about that.
Yeah,
I liked the way as well when I asked you where you were from earlier, and you actually looked to the sky as if you was actually thinking,
You know,
where
if
am
you
I
asked
from?
me my name, I'd struggle with that sometimes. No, I started playing guitar when I was 14, and I learned guitar to write songs and tell stories. Is why I learned guitar in the first place. It wasn't to try and learn how to play covers or anything like that. The first thing was to write songs.
To write your own stories.
Yeah, just tell stories.
In what was it, like in a therapeutic way, or just you felt that it was something quite natural to tell
Just
stories? And
something I've always liked to do is just to tell stories. And I'm not very good at talking, so if I can make it rhyme, then that's all the better for me. So guitar and singing songs was the way to go with it.
I think I've actually noticed over the years as well that it must be once you get to know someone better that you feel more comfortable talking with them. But you definitely say you do speak to me a lot more than you used to.
I am such a socially awkward person. It takes years for me to talk to people. I'm worse than most cats.
Well, it's lovely to actually get to know you more as well, because you're really great man, and you do write some beautiful stuff. You've got another song, and once again, I'm really terrible with my sieve head. I don't remember the name of it, but it's about it's another story from home about, was it the guy that got shot? Is it?
The Belfast song.
That's it. Yeah, I mean that's fantastic. I don't know whether you're playing that this evening, but I absolutely love that.
If
song.
we've got time for it, I'll play it. But it's a pretty long song.
Yeah, well, you know, it's I've never noticed it to be long. It's really it really captures the moment, I think.
Then.
So do you have musical parents? Do you have
No, not at all. No.
siblings? Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I know I have brothers and sisters, but I'm the only one who plays anything. I was raised on good music though. They don't play anything, but my dad's really into music, and that's where most of my musical tastes come from.
So it was in the family home.
Yeah, we were listening to, I think the first album in our house that I remember putting on was a Neil Young album. I've just took that and ran with it as far as I can. So
yeah,
it was always good music. That, and I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Waylon Jennings, but that was the big one in our house. It was all country music.
Yeah.
So I've taken that.
Yeah. You know, there's very deep levels of all that in your music. It's always enjoyable. I love your band as well, The Like. Where are they this evening? Or you know?
Oh, they're just too lazy to come out and play with me. I can say that they're my band.
Yeah.
Oh, they might listen to this.
Hello, band.
Sorry,
love
band. Not you, Decky. You deserve it.
What's your next song you're going to play for us?
Well, I wasn't going to, but I'll play the Belfast song now if you want.
Do it.
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
play the
Please
Belfast
do.
song.
Wonderful. This is Gary McGuinness and the Belfast song.
Well, it's called Streets of Belfast, but...
Okay, take two. This is take two. This is Gary McGuinness and the Streets of Belfast song.
It's the last song off my EP. The EP is called Ghost Town Blues. We put it out a couple of years ago. You can pick that up on iTunes and Amazon and from the website, and there's some CDs knocking about as well. This is the last song on it. Claire from a band called Laura and Claire, she plays with us now, and if you've never heard her play, she makes this sound really pretty because she can actually sing, whereas I just stumble my way through it. Anyway, I'll shut up and play it for you now. It's called Streets of Belfast. Well, I grew up on the streets of Belfast in a time when the troubles were almost confined to the past. And I was just a kid. I never understood saints. Me and my friends, we crossed the divide. My father was a good man. He worked on the ships. They called him the Paddy Boy. He called them the Brits. And he'd say it with laughter, and always with a smile, providing for his family under the same God's eyes. So I'm not saying who's right, when all I know is it's wrong, that a man can die in the blink of an eye. He can leave a fatherless son, I'll even a fatherless son. Uncle, he's a different story, 'cause he never caught a break. He'd never look in the mirror, though. Was always someone he could blame. And he'd go a-drinking, his tongue would get loose. Get a call from one of the fellas down at the yard. My dad would go and drag him out. But one night he was driving. It was up on the Shank Hill. Couple of fellas he met down at McGinn's place. He had a sawed-off in the back seats. So I'm not saying who's right, 'cause all I know is it's wrong, that a man can die in the blink of an eye. He can leave a fatherless son, leaving a fatherless son. Remember the sirens, they drowned out the church bells. My mother was wearing out the carpets, she was pacing, waiting on the phone to ring. But there was a knock on the door. My dad grabbed his coat. It was 6 o'clock and it was mid-December. And it had just started to snow. So I took off after him. I remember I had to run. And I swear in the dark evenings I still hear the gun. So I'm not saying who's right, 'cause all I know is it's wrong, that a man can die in the blink of an eye. He can leave a fatherless son, or leaving a fatherless son. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. That was a real favourite of mine, and I remember at one of the events, I think I might have even been hosting it, and you were playing, and the room were talking, and remember after, and I said, like, everyone clapped, and I was like, but did any of you actually listen to the words? How do you feel when you play and the whole room is talking? Because it happens a lot for all us musicians.
It happens all the time, but I don't mind so much because I'll just change what I play, change it up. Because if the room's quiet, I'll play quieter songs, and if the room's a bit louder, I'll play louder songs. It doesn't really bother me at all.
I know you're one of the musicians that really you do, you float across all of that sort of thing. But for a lot of us, it is like sometimes we feel as if we're playing to... to
nobody listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that...
Because they have their drinks and sometimes...
Sometimes people just want a night out and they want a little bit of background music. So you change the songs up and you give them something a little bit different, and you don't try to take too much hurt from it.
Yeah.
It's especially... It's frustrating sometimes if you've really worked on a song and you think this is one of the best things I've written, and you finish it going, I think I played that. Oh, nobody was listening. Oh, okay. Well, at least I tried. Yeah. We'll know for again.
But you have to be made of strong stuff to be able to get up in the first place.
Yeah,
do you think?
Yeah, no, it does take... I find this easier than actually talking to people. This is so much... You give me a guitar and I can talk all night in a microphone. You get me one-on-one in a conversation. No, I'll just hide somewhere.
Yeah,
it's
like a parody, isn't it? It's like for some comedians, often the funniest ones on stage are the grumpiest ones off of stage.
You calling me grumpy?
Not at all. I was just trying to give an example in a paradoxical universe. But so your future, Gary, where do you see it musically?
Oh, that's a scary one. I'm in the middle of recording a new EP. We're about halfway through it. It's a little bit more rocky than the last thing we done.
What was the last EP?
The last EP was Ghost Town Blues. It was 7 story songs, just me and the band playing acoustically. Mm-hmm. The first single of the new one, the Black Jeans and Cigarette Smoke, is an electric song, and we haven't done that as a band too much. And I had so much fun recording it, and everybody else was going, that's a bit too loud, Gary. I was, shut up, I've been playing acoustic guitar for years, I'll play loud.
Yeah. So, it was like letting your hair down, was it?
A little bit, yeah.
Uh-huh. Alex, did you hear that? We have someone else in the room who lets their hair down once a year. But your future in music, is it something that you would want to tour, earn money by, or is it just something that you're just doing as a hobby? And
I would love to be able to make enough money to support myself with it. That's the dream, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So I'll just keep playing songs to anybody that will listen. It's always been the thing our band does, is if people want us to play, we'll show up and play. But if I could turn it into a career, I would, but I don't think I've got the face for TV, and I've got too dull of songs for most people, so it's a bit of a niche thing, these songs of mine. I was going to say, niche
markets are still out there, though. They definitely are. You certainly make me sit and listen. I've been on the music scene in Liverpool for over 10 years, and you do get to the point where you've heard everything. And then when I spent time in New York, I heard some of the best music I've ever heard. So when you come back and it takes a lot for me to sit up and listen. Your music definitely does that for me. So, I'm all best wishes for your future in it. What's your third song for us, Gary? I know I've made you shuffle around and maybe play one that you wasn't expecting, but...
I don't normally play with a set list anyway, so... I normally just wing it anyway, so this is nothing new. I played this song on Monday night. I was playing out in Sound. Liverpool Acoustic.
Was Derek hosting?
Derek was hosting.
Derek King, what a great man.
He's the best host normally, if I wasn't standing next to you.
I did like that post you put on Facebook. Gary put the other day, like how he said, "Oh, I'm going to go and play at the best host with Dogstar Rose," and then he went, "And then it will be the best host, Derek King, when I play at Sound." Yes, fickle,
very
lovely.
fickle.
Yes,
well
worth
our people
it.
up. This song's also on the EP. It's called Faces and Names. There's no reference to Faces and Names in it because I took the bridge out, but I kept the title.
Okay,
so.
Great stuff. Okay, thank you very much, Gary McGuinness.
Okay.
Faces and Names.
First one in, the last at the door with his whiskey throat. He leaves the bar, leans against the wall underneath the solitary street light. He lights a cigarette and then he stumbles off into the night. In a town he once knew so well, the sounds of the back streets and even their smells. He feels lost like a stranger dropped into a new world. I heard him mutter to himself, this whole town is going to hell. And I don't know what he's looking for. He's been that way as long as I can recall. If it wasn't for bad, he'd have no luck at all. I'm not saying what he should do. It's hard to know until you've laced up his boots. But it's funny how circumstances soon come to define you. Now the old-timers talk, they're back at the bar about how his eyes used to shine like stars till his wife left. Oh, he loved his Kathy. The stories they tell sound like a stranger to me. But I've known him the guts of 15 years. I brought it up once over a beer. He said, why'd you bring her up? I'm still trying to live that down. Then he took to his drink like all he wanted to do was drown. And I don't know what he's looking for. He's been that way as long as I can recall. If it wasn't for bad, he'd have no luck at all. I'm not saying what he should do. It's hard to know until you've laced up his boots. But it's funny how circumstances soon come to define you. I don't know what he's looking for. He's been that way as long as I can recall. If it wasn't for bad, he'd have no luck at all. I'm not saying what he should do. It's hard to know until you've laced up his boots. But it's funny how circumstances soon come to define you. Cheers for that. Thank you.
Gary McGuinness, it's been absolutely fantastic having you on the show. I can't wait till I can add the word again to to that sentence.
It'll make sense next time. Thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome. One more time, everyone. Gary McGuinness. Come on. Fantastic. Excellent stuff. GaryMcGuinness.com, and on there is his new release single, Black Jeans and Smoke. Cigarette Smoke. There we go. I will remember all these things one day. Me and my lovely sieve head. Okay, so I'm going to do another song now. Then we're going to briefly talk about the escape of exit strategy, a wonderful thing that me and Mr. Farragher and a couple of others indulged in recently. But yeah, I'm going to do this song first. It's called Beyond That, and I wrote it quite a few years ago now, whilst I was feeling lost. How times stay the same. My heart runs away with me. My heart forever running away with me. Might as well caught desire on my own. Beneath the stairs of the unknown, and beyond it, what do I know? Beyond it, where will I go? My love runs ahead of me. My love forever running ahead of me. As I escape the confines of abnormality, forever running from my reality. And beyond it, what do I know? Beyond it, where will I go? Where will I go? My heart weightlessly, my heart weightlessly will one day beat so much more comfortably. Beat, 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 beat comfortably. And beyond it, what do I know? Beyond it, where will I go? Where will I go? Now I don't know now where I will go. Does anybody know where they're gonna go now? Ooh. Cheers, thank you very much. Okay, yes. Let me take one quick side step to the right. And then come back again. See, I've got moves for radio, haven't I? Okay, exit strategy. I went with the next mayor of Liverpool to this, and Mr. Farragher, the director of the radio here, and also my good friend Brian Shortall. Don't all laugh at the surname. Sorry, Brian. To the exit strategy, room 1. The Illuminati. It's a great place on Victoria Street, part of the escape rooms where you are locked into a room and you have 60 minutes to find your way out. You get given cryptic clues, you have to unlock padlocks, and generally work your way around the clues and get yourself out. It's a lot of fun. We got out with, was it 15 minutes to spare? Round about that, yes. Did you think we were a good team?
I thought we were fantastic.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Mr. Knox? Did you think we was a good team? Yes. The next mayor of Liverpool, he'd only been in the room a minute and he was straight away trying to open the padlocks before even being given any clues. The man is fast. He is quick off the mark. And we're going to put our hands together and welcome up to the stage now Gavin Knox and Alex Court. Please, put your hands together. Come on. Welcome them up to the stage. And while they're getting up here, you can find the exit strategy game at www.exitstrategygame.co.uk. It's on Victoria Street, just up from the Courtroom Cafe. So if you come in there for a cup of tea and a piece of cake, we'll show you the way. So welcome, Gavin Knox.
Hi.
Alex Court.
Hello there.
Hello. So you're in the running for being the next mayor of Liverpool, Gavin.
Yeah.
Why?
Why am I running for mayor? Can I read a poem?
Yes, certainly. Yes, because this next mayor of Liverpool is a poet too. So if that's your opening suggestion, please do.
This will segue into my response of why I'm running for mayor. I wrote this about a month before I went for a really long walk last year. At this point, I was thinking of abandoning Liverpool for London just because of how Liverpool's been going. Just lots of homelessness, not many jobs, just... here it is. And you know what? Maybe I'll get mine too. I'll ignore the suffering of others on behest of my comfort. And maybe I'll walk by you on the streets, and maybe you'll be destitute with nothing. And when you ask for help, I'll say, sorry, I've gotten mine. I wrote this in London, but it's for the majority of people I know. I hope you don't mind. I consider you weak and pathetic. It's just how you choose to be. Damn you all, and damn me too. Society does not dictate people. People dictate society. People like hope, but I have no hope for anyone. Just facts. You've all sold out your freedom for an extra day of luxurious living at the cost of others. There is no hope for those who give it up so easily. And I have no hope for those too ignorant to inform themselves. And I have no hope for those who do their finances with criminal banks. And I have no hope for those idiot consumers who would consume the world if it meant not having to find out where your goods are sourced from. And I have no hope for those who work for the unethical corporations and the corrupt institutions who deem you less valuable than paper and metal. And I have no hope for those that claim to have no power except when it comes to getting yours. And I especially have no hope for those who are waiting for a hero, as if that's a valid excuse for passing on the responsibility. This is your society, this is your country, this is your world, and until you realize that, I have no hope for you. People want change, but they're not willing to be the change. And that's why I'm running for mayor, because I want change, because we've got a lot of serious issues that are affecting Liverpool. Everyone's aware of it. We all know homelessness is rising. We've got the highest food bank rate in the UK. These things just shouldn't be happening in 21st century United Kingdom, but they are. And it's not that we do know there are solutions for it, but we just suffer from weak leadership who are unwilling to just take the right steps forward to solving these problems.
When did the mayor come into force in Liverpool?
Joe Anderson, you mean?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
How was he elected?
Well, I think most people didn't really know about it. Even in my campaign so far this year, I've talked to lots of people in the streets and just told them about the elections coming up, and these are just Liverpool born and bred, and they don't know about it. They're like, what? We have an elected mayor? And I think Joe Anderson just got in just by being part of Labour.
Okay. And what are the dates of the election?
The election is on the 5th of May, one day after my birthday.
And when there's a run-up to the elections as well, when people can register to vote, when's...
I think it's until the 16th of April people have to register to vote.
Okay, and how do they do that?
You can do it online.
Do you want Alex to... do you know how that happens?
Yes, you can do it online on the electoral register, is it?
Yeah.
.gov, yeah. Just go on there, and anybody, as long as you're an EU citizen, so even if you're not actually English, but you're a member of the EU, then you can vote in the mayoral elections.
Okay. Do you want to... Can we set a mic up for Alex on his own as well? Stay there. Stay where you are, Gavin. That's fine. So what is your main aim when you become mayor then? What would be one of the first changes you'd make? You're saying... Because you're actually... one of your slogans is "Be the Change." Is it?
That was for a company we used to work for. We did a walk called the People's Journey, and we were just trying to get people, empower people.
Was that from Scotland down to...
we're walking from Glasgow to London.
Okay, yeah.
I made it as far as Newcastle.
It's a long journey.
But what we want to do, though, is we just want the people of Liverpool to be involved with the government, to be involved with the council, because right now we've got a corrupt council who just don't care what the communities want. They just want to just serve the big corporations, serve the Conservative government, and just ignore the people.
Okay. Allegedly as well, is Joe Anderson's reason for being re-elected, does he quote unfinished business?
Yeah, he says he's got unfinished business.
Yeah, but I mean, what he's doing is basically just going along with the exact policies that he claims to be against, from the central government. But it's one of those, he'll one day be saying, "Oh, it's a disgrace," and the next day...
And he keeps saying as well that things are going to get worse,
yeah.
And he throws his hands in the air like he can't do anything about it. But there are things we can do about it. What we want to do is we want to focus on a real local economy. And there are many ways to do that. You can
Is this your Liverpool pound you're going to talk about now?
Yeah, the Merseyside
good
pound.
idea.
Merseyside pound, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because next year there's devolution, and that's when there's going to be the whole Merseyside area. So what we can do is we can create local currency such as the Merseyside pound. That keeps money locked into the economy. For example, if you go to Asda or somewhere, you spend every pound you spend in Asda, that's 80p wiped from the economy. It's gone.
Wiped from the British economy?
Yeah.
Wiped from the local economy.
Local economy.
Okay. So, and how could you change that then?
Well, with the Merseyside pound, that would just keep the money locked in. You could even use the Merseyside pound money to pay for your council tax, things like that. But it just keeps the money just in circulation locally, and it also creates a more sustainable economy.
Okay.
Yeah, we've already seen it rolled out in Brixton, also in Bristol as well. So there is... this has happened before, and it has been successful. We've already got the Independent Liverpool scheme. It would only really be an extension of that, but it would be showing confidence in the local economy and greater localism. I think someone was saying recently that you talk about a global village, and it's not a global village of countries; it's a global village of cities. And I think this is how we must see ourselves, going into the future as Liverpool. And what can Liverpool offer the world? Not just Britain. We need to go beyond that kind of thinking. And I think in this country, we're still stuck into this party political thinking, not what's best for the city. And I think this is the way we're going. I think there's definitely a demand for it and a taste for it. Definitely.
And it's important to keep things local as well, because when devolution happens, a lot of people aren't aware of this, but part of that is we'll have to start paying for all our own services. But our economy is just being shot to pieces, so we can't afford it. By 2018, we won't be able to afford to run our hospitals. We won't be able to afford to run basic services.
Why can't we afford all of this when there is so much money in the world, and especially in the UK? I mean,
there's no
the
reason
Royal
we
Mint
can't.
prints money very easily.
It's just austerity. It's a con. It's a trick.
Mm-hmm.
They're just taking money from us and saying, "Oh, sorry, you can't have this," because they want to maintain their privilege and keep what they have.
So is this why you believe that the people of Liverpool, Merseyside, and even those that are EU persons here, whether they're studying or working, must vote for you, Gavin, so that they get justice for...
yeah, well, that's what we want. We want what everyone else wants in Liverpool. We want justice for Liverpool. None of the other candidates are offering what we're offering. We're offering a real alternative solution instead of just saying, oh, sorry, it's going to be a little bit bad. We can't really do anything about it, because the fact is people can, but they just don't want to, because all these people who are in party politics, they're just serving their parties, they're serving power.
What about the mayor's charity as well? What happens there? Because surely, is he not giving if he's doing this charity, and he gets lots of people that are wealthy to pay into his charity for his events that he has, and then he gives that to homeless people, doesn't he? Does he food
I
banks?
think at the end of the day that's pocket change, and it's like shooting someone in the leg and then putting a bandage around their leg and saying, there you go, I've helped you.
They get about 10,000 each, don't they? I looked into, there's about 7 or 8 charities. I noticed one was a food bank. One of them got half of a van paid for, not a full van, half a van, for making the deliveries. And yeah, there was about 6 or 7 of them. So they all get 10,000 each for the year. So that's about 60 or 70,000. But isn't there money that's left over? And does that not go to his campaign to become mayor again?
Yeah, I think of all the money that he was raising for these charities in some event, like half the money goes towards his campaign. So I don't think that's really fair either. And the small amount of money that these charities get, you know, what about the 89k, for example, that was
spent,
used in his employment tribunal? Yeah. I mean, they say we have no money. They say, sorry, we're broke. We can't afford services, but we can pay ourselves remuneration. I mean, I think... How much
is the mayor's role per year? How much... would you be paid if you became mayor?
Well, I've got 2 campaign promises so far. My first one is I'm going to work as your mayor for essentially 10,000 a year and donate the rest of my money towards directly challenging homelessness in Liverpool and around the northwest.
How much would that be?
About 50k or so, just a year. But over 4 years, that's 200k. So.
Is that how long the mayoral runs for then? 4 years?
Well, normally it would be, but then is the Metro Mayor elections next year, and that's going to be a mayor for the entire Merseyside region. That is one of the reasons as well that Joe wants to win this year, so he can go on.
Because he wants to spread his power further and have more charity
essentially
balls.
A dictatorship over Merseyside.
Okay. So the homelessness, how will you tackle that? Because it is huge, and I was actually part of a regeneration scheme in Liverpool whereby I was able to... I'd just purchased my first house and then found out that the area was earmarked to be demolished and new houses would be built. It was all part of the Kensington Regeneration 10-year scheme, which after 10 years, in 2010, they had a wonderful party, which was about £80,000 spent on an afternoon in the Marriott to all pat each other's backs and say how well they'd done, whilst the land still stayed wasteland, to be honest. There were no houses built. They're still going up now. And a lot of people, I should imagine, became homeless because of that as well, because the houses that they did rebuild now house a lot of foreign students as well, which is fine because Liverpool's a student city, but it wasn't part of their proposal. It was supposed to be for Liverpool people to be rehomed. So yeah, there is more and more homeless. How would you tackle getting them back into houses, which we're running short of?
Well, one thing we want to do to tackle austerity and to challenge the government is to change the budget, the council budget, to a needs-based budget. And that is just a budget where you just allocate how much money you're going to give to each department or each project based on how much they need. Because currently how it works is we don't know where they're spending this money. We don't know where it's going. And they're all pocketing it probably.
So would you like it all more in the public domain where we can all find out? Because we want it transparent.
The public should have full knowledge of exactly what the council are doing, and the council should have full accountability for their actions.
So if you become mayor, you will make it a transparent. You'll show the budget and the money, where it's coming from and where it's going to?
That's what I want to do, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, they go on about raising obviously the council tax this year, and they skim off about over 2 million each year just as top-ups to their own salaries. They have absolutely no shame whatsoever.
I want to reduce the council tax as well.
Okay.
Because what they've done recently is George Osborne's allowed them to increase the council tax by 2%, and on top of that, they've thrown a 1.99% top-up onto the council tax. And the reason they've done 1.99% is if it was 2%, it would cause a referendum in which people would have to vote if they want their council tax increased. So they're just using sneaky methods just to take more money off the people. And all it's going to do is increasing the council tax is put more people onto the streets and decrease the revenue for the council, because if people aren't in houses and able to pay their council tax, where are you going to get the money from?
Mm-hmm. And it certainly has other impact as well, in the sense of, like, when people are under this sort of pressure, don't they turn to drink and drugs to also, not everyone I'm saying, but a lot of people may turn to this sort of stuff to help ease the pain. And then there's all sorts of different reactions that come thereof as well. A lot of the homeless, to ease their pain, they have to drink, even if it's just to stay warm, to be able to sleep at night.
Yeah, I think that's one of the problems with helping the homeless, is how the people want to help them, and they say, oh, yeah, you can come stay here, or you can do this, but you have to lay off the drugs or lay off the alcohol. And I think that's wrong, because people, they're quick to judge the homeless and say, oh, you're taking drugs, but at the weekend, what do people do after their 50-hour shifts? They just go out and get drunk or whatever, get plastered, forget their problems. And I think we should not focus on getting them off the drugs, but helping them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How can people learn more about you, Gavin? Where can they find you online?
Well, they can follow me on Facebook. I haven't got much at the moment, but we're just slowly building the campaign and planning to fully roll it out in March. We're planning a rock and roll register event.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, we just want to give people the opportunity to know what's happening and just try to get more people excited, especially young people, into politics, and just say, this is what's happening. This is your country, this is your area, this is your city. So
is that your target people, the young, or do you want across the board? Do you want to?
I want everyone.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Gavin Knox, your surname is spelt Knox. So if people go on to the Facebook, they can, because you actually put up some good little posts as well. And this is like allowing everyone to find out more, be better educated in the sense of what is exactly going on with those that are ruling us. Just in the city here, let alone in the country. Okay, well, I wish you all the best with that. Do you have any last pointers that you want to put across? Is there anything further you'd like to say about your run-up for this mayorship?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't think so, no. Vote Knox, I suppose, would be the the best finishing note.
Don't wait for justice to be given to you. Take justice.
Okay.
Can I read a poem on that?
You can. You can. So remember, you have to register to vote. You can do this online. I'm sure if you just put electoralvote.gov.uk, the site will come up for you. Or, of course, look up Gavin Knox online, and he responds to all private inbox messages, all comments. So really get involved with this, get knowledgeable, and let's get him as the next mayor. Yeah, you can register. I'm just being shown here. You can register through the council website. I think it's about time, because I don't actually know how Joe Anderson was elected. But I definitely know that Gavin Knox is the one we want for our next mayor.
And I want everyone to know as well that, unlike the other candidates, you'll see me on the street talking to people, because that's one of the most positive responses I've got, is just how people are surprised to see the candidate out in the streets, because all these other candidates, they wear their suits. The only places they go to is where other people wear suits, in boardrooms, and just they hide away from us. I
remember seeing one photograph of Joe Anderson holding up a couple of well-laden Tesco bags for when he was doing something for the homeless, but I didn't see him handing it over to a homeless person, or I didn't see a homeless person in the picture. It was more one of those very much a marketing shot, or
Well, I think that's it. I mean, Gavin's putting himself out there on the street, in the face of people, and that's what a politician does. Sometimes people are going to be nasty to you. That's life. You're a public servant at the end of the day, and I think a lot of politicians in Liverpool and in the country as a whole have forgotten that. They fear that.
They fear going out in front of the common person,
and
so to speak.
Well, yeah, and you can't really say you live in a true democracy if the people who are there to serve you are scared of you. It's completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
Okay, so let's have this poem from the next mayor of Liverpool, Gavin Knox.
I wrote this just after I crippled myself last summer. It was when I was on the walk from Glasgow to London. I made it to Newcastle. For that whole month as well, I wasn't talking. So I was just living on the streets, just walking and just seeing what was happening across the country because I wanted to know. And I've never actually talked to anyone about what I saw. But here's a poem I wrote about it. It's called Why I Walked My Feet to the Bone. Why I walked my feet to the bone. I'm behind schedule, 50 miles to cover in a day, 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. That'll make up the distance. I know my feet are already infected, multiple wounds, but I have a mission, Glasgow to London, 682 miles. Every pore in my feet feels like they've been shoved full of 1,000 hot coals. Yet I keep walking. The pain is unbearable, excruciating, yet I keep walking. At times I momentarily lose my mind in the agony, convinced this is hell, but I keep placing one foot in front of the other. I walk on my wounds, I show them no mercy. Only 40 miles to go. I'm getting close, my body is strong, but my feet rot beneath me. I have to keep going, I cannot stop, I cannot slow down. Every act of kindness on the road so far powers me forward. In the next 10 miles I am met with even more. The kindness never stops. And so I have to keep going. Only 30 miles left. My feet have gone numb. As long as I don't stop walking, I can't feel them. But I do feel them, that fiery, hellish pain. I'm just used to it now. I think about my friends and family and all the needless suffering in this United Kingdom. I don't have time to think about my feet. Who has time to think about the homeless, the young people with no futures I've met, the old and vulnerable, those with physical and mental health problems, all cast aside like garbage. And so I don't have time for my feet. 20 miles left. I'm going to do this. I'm limping. Pain is all I ever knew, I repeatedly think, and I keep limping forward. This hell is nothing compared to the injustices I have witnessed in the last 3 years. Nothing at all. And so I limp forward, flesh slowly disintegrating beneath me. I stomp the ground, attacking it back. I won't stop, not until I reach Newcastle. 15 miles left. I'm now crying from the pain. Occasional tears fall down my face. Nothing compared to the unnecessary mental and physical suffering that so many face. I care more for others than I care for my feet. And on the road so far, everyone I've met, they cared. No one wants things to be like they are. They care. But do they care enough to change things? A lot of people say that progress is slow, but to me that is just an excuse, a code for, my life is comfortable enough, I don't need change right now. But so many people do. They needed the change a long time ago. And we know, yet we pretend progress is slow. 10 miles left. Night has fallen. The road is dark. All my mental willpower has been drained. I can't go on, yet I'm still limping forward. A young man stops, offering me a lift. These roads are dangerous at night. I can't say no to him, but I shake my hand and limp forward. I curse myself, half hoping to be hit by a car to end this nightmare. But I can't stop. My speed is slowing. So I press down harder what remains of my decomposing feet. I eat the pain as it eats me. I need to keep pace. I monster forward, twisted and tormented by the pain. On schedule at 2 a.m., somehow I arrive in Newcastle. The last 4 miles were the longest. I went beyond my breaking point until I was hollow. I've destroyed my feet, and I'd do it again because as a society we say we care, and I believe that. But when it comes to actually giving a fuck, none are given. So I'm trying to make up for that. I'm giving extra fucks. I'll walk the feet to the bone time and time again, because a society which cares but doesn't act does not have the strength for compassion. I can't walk anymore, but I'll still move forward. I won't stop until I get what I want. I'll give my life for it. I'm willing to walk my body to the soul, because something new stirs inside of me, something more than that of a pure beast. This goes beyond that of physical strength or mental will. The world is changing fast, and I am changing with it. Slow progress is for the weak, because progress doesn't take time. It takes distance, and that is why I walked my feet to the bone. I'm no longer crippled.
Thank you very much. Gavin, can I just ask as well, where do you originate from?
Northern Ireland, County Fermanagh, Enniskillen.
And what brings you to Liverpool to run for mayor as well? Why here? Why do you
I
not
came
want
over
to?
here as a student. I just had a friend who lived in Liverpool. He told me how nice it was. I came over, studied for 3 years, fell in love with the city, and just never left.
And now want to stand up for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I love the city.
Good stuff. Okay. Thank you so much. Alex Court, Gavin Knox, thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Okay, yes. So you heard it here first on the Orange Show. Yes, you can vote online. Do it and vote Gavin Knox. Speak with him, get in touch with him, and learn more about how we can improve Liverpool City and the way we live here. Okay, so I've got a couple of call-outs as well now for a couple of things that are going on. And then we're going to get the very wonderful Mick Marshall up to play and chat with... Oh, a little whistle in the background for him there. Yes, so every Friday night, if you like playing acoustic music or even having a jam along with other musicians, please come along to the Courtroom Cafe, which is in the old Magistrates building on Victoria Street in the city centre, from 9 p.m. till way after the witching hour. I host a night there. You can come along, play music, eat food, drink wine and be merry. The Courtroom Cafe, you can find that on Facebook and Twitter as well, to keep up with all the gigs that are going on there, because we also have a tea boot sale going on there on Saturday the 12th of March, 12 o'clock. It starts, and there's going to be retro bric-a-brac, vintage chic fashion, handmade arts and crafts, and so much more. Tea and cake and all that sort of stuff. So yes, come along to that on the 12th of March. And we also have a little shout out for this, my favourite shop in Liverpool at the moment, ADC Drums and Percussion, found on Cheapside, Liverpool, L2. It's the only drum and percussion specialist in the city centre. I love my drums. Drop in there if you need anything for your percussion or drumming wonderment. If only Juan would have been here, eh? I say with a little sad face from our Mick there, because Juan plays drums for Mick in the Pink Panthers. Come on, Mick, come up here. Come on. Give him a round of applause as he comes up. Ooh, isn't he liked? Okay, come on. Hey. Oi. Okay, come and get along onto that microphone there. Is it up?
Hello.
Hello, Mick Marshall. Hello. Remember, you have to stay quite close to the mic, Mick.
Is this close enough?
A little bit closer.
Can you hear me out there?
Yeah, make love to the mic, Mick. You usually do.
I can't do that tonight.
Right. Yes, we must remember that. Okay. Welcome. Where are your Pink Panthers? Where's your Pink Panther outfit?
They've just disappeared, and as you know, I don't wear my Pink Panther outfit until Sunday.
All right. Okay. Where are you next playing? Keep close to the mic,
Well,
Mick.
we're going to be playing Kelly's. We play the last Saturday of every month in Kelly's in Smithdown Road.
Yes.
And we've just obtained a couple of new gigs there. Like, we're going to play the Rock and Dollar. I think that's just going to come up on the Friday of March, the first Friday coming in March. I think it is. I'm quite sure it is. But look out for us anyway.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
First Friday in March is going to be, what is it, the 5th of March or something on the Friday? And 4th. 4th of March. Oh, yes.
there we are. It's the 4th of March then, in that case. Forgive me, my calendar.
You live by a different calendar, don't you?
I certainly
So do
yeah.
I.
I know,
The
it's
Mayan
strange.
calendar. Get on that one, everyone. The Mayan calendar is so much better than our Gregorian one. Okay, so look, I'm going to hand this over to
I'm going
you.
to pinch this guitar.
Just be gentle with her, okay? Yeah, you can do if you want. Oh, it's all right. No, it's all right. The man's going to change this over for you. Okay, so I'm really used to hearing you do all these covers, and you do them fantastic. What's your favourite cover? Is it is it the old Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix? You do that
We love playing that when it's a
fantastic.
nice little three-piece, vibe and stuff like
Keep
that.
nice
when
and
when
close.
we got our rock and roll shoes on and stuff. But when I'm playing acoustic guitar, I like to play like stuff like John Lee Hooker, some nice bluesy numbers. But I'm just going to play some of my little tunes at the moment. But
Yeah. Okay.
there might be room for a cover. You never know.
Well,
Never know what's going on.
We still may have some more room for you, Mickey. What's the first song you're going to do?
I'm going to do something that I wrote a long time ago. And, you know, it's just called Baby.
Baby.
That's right.
Oh.
It's cute.
Hey. So please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mick Marshall singing and performing Baby. Yay!
Just got to say, I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm shaking. I'm absolutely trembling. I shouldn't really be trembling. I'm supposed to be used to these things. I think I know why. From that fateful day when stinking bits of slime first crawled from the sea and shouted to the cold stars, I am man. Our greatest dread has always been the knowledge of our own mortality. But tonight we shall hurl the gauntlet of science into the frightful face of death itself. Tonight we shall ascend into the heavens, and we shall mock the earthquakes. We shall cleanse the thunders and penetrate into the very womb of the imperious nature herself. Failing that, I could just sing this song. It goes something like this. Baby, when you gonna come and save me? Everybody else misplaced me, and I can't play those games. Your radio games, yeah, baby. You should see the beautiful weather. Even if you never see the world belongs to me. You got it too, baby. Oh, until your heart goes crazy, you're getting lazy, I suppose they ain't even gonna pay me, but no. Baby, when you gonna come and save me? Everybody else misplaced my heart. Yeah, I can't play those games. Your radio games, yeah, baby. You should see the beautiful weather. If you never see, the world belongs to you. I got it too, baby. When you gonna come and save me? Everybody else misplaced me yet again, and I can't play your games, your radio games, yeah. Oh, till your heart goes crazy, you're getting lazy, tell me that I'm crazy, That's me.
Oh, that's beautiful. And how long ago did you write that? Have I got echo? Wow, echo. Keep close to the mic, Mick. Keep close to the mic. When we listen to this back, you're going to hear me say that so many times.
Oh, this
so
is
just
the
do
thing.
it.
I'm going to kiss into the mic here. This is most unusual. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. Go on, let's
That's it. That's better. I can hear you better now. So, was you born with a guitar round your shoulders?
I think
when did you?
I can't remember not having one, to be honest with you. Yesterday, I think. I think I didn't have one yesterday.
Oh, right. Okay. You are an amazing guitarist as well as singer, but when you're on the electric as well, it's fantastic.
It's two different worlds. You know, it's a little bit more personal. It's a little bit more intimate when you play the acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
You reveal a little bit more. Mm-hmm. You can hide behind an electric guitar. You can hide behind that macho persona. You know.
So you really are a bit of a rock and roll god, aren't you?
Where's this coming from?
Well, you
blasphemy, blasphemy.
You live the rock and roll lifestyle, don't you? Don't you?
Hardly. I've just drank 2 cups of black coffee. I didn't even have a sugar in it. Okay, I've got witnesses.
Oh, I
Lee,
tell
don't
you
even-
what, yeah, but
Don't be doing
every
me up
other,
like a kipper.
every other time you do, you're proper.
I make time for a nice little shindig, shall we say?
I mean, you have cheated death several times as well, haven't you? Come on, you have through your rock and roll
I suppose. I'm here, aren't I?
adventures.
What more do you want? I'm here.
Why haven't you made it to the big time?
The big time.
Yep.
Alicia,
Why aren't you
I have to tell
mainstream?
you something. This is
Why
a
aren't you
little-
mainstream?
This is what I think is a little pearl of wisdom. You're famous to whoever knows you.
Oh, okay.
That'll do me, actually. You know, actually, I'll be honest with you. Let's talk about death for a minute. Dicing with death, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll be happy if I died tomorrow because you know something. I've had a lot of fun, and you
Yeah,
can't really ask
you
for
have,
more. You can't ask for more than that. It's greedy to ask for more than that, actually. To be honest with you.
But the room really does come alive when you and the guys play your set as well. The last one I was at, it was amazing. I think you was there as well, wasn't you, Gavin and Alex? Yeah,
I've got to say,
yeah, that was an amazing night.
It's really sweet of you to say that. You know, we all love Dogster. We all love Alicia. We love her.
Yeah, I didn't say it so that you could just say that you love me, but because I meant it. I meant you're really great.
I'm being very serious.
What's your next song? Come on, I haven't heard any of these ones. When did you write Baby? Ages ago.
Yeah, it was easy. I mean, I don't care to think how long ago was it. Probably about like.
Why have I
5,
never heard you
6,
play that
maybe
before?
10
Or
years
have
ago.
I? And
Gosh,
I just
10 years. I'm putting years on myself now. I really am.
How old are you?
Now, wouldn't that be? You do not ask a young male his age. Alicia, do I ask you how old you are? No, I don't. I'm 35 and I'm proud of it. Okay.
And you don't look a day younger.
January the 30th, 1981. And I don't mind saying this. I asked Alicia, what happens on the 30th of January? She says, I know. I know. And I said, well, what happens on the 30th of January? She said, it's National Croissant Day. Which it is. Technically speaking, it is. It's also National Martyrs Day in India. But I'll go with the croissants. I like croissants.
Your birthday.
Anyway,
I'm always going to remember that from now on, though. I'm going to remember your
I'm
birthday.
not going to let you forget it.
Yeah. Okay. What's your next song called?
Let's think. This tune is called If I Had a Dream, it's called.
If I Had a Dream.
That's right.
Okay, and when was this written? And why was this written? Is this because the drink and drugs stopped you having any dreams?
What a crazy slay she has. She has these things. She puts these things in. Not all rock and rollers do drinks and drugs. And also, I don't condone any of them. Actually, to be honest with you.
You don't do any of it. I'm joking you. I am. I'm just pulling your leg.
You're all listening at home. As soon as you're 18, I'll take you for a pint. Okay? Let your dad take you for your first pint, but I'll quite happily take you for a pint. Okay? And I just want to say, nice work, Gavin Knox and Alex Court there. My personal right honourable friends, by the way. Just want to say, a little shout out there. Like, pretty cool. Well done, boys, honestly. Right, anyway. So, without further ado.
Okay. If I Had a Dream.
That's me. Let's do it.
Go with it, baby.
Yes, if I had a dream, oh, if I had a dream, yeah. If I had a dream, oh, if I had a dream, yeah. Well, if I had a dream that you could see, you know I want you to see what's in my dream. Well, let's say you're no good for me. Oh, but I found you inside my dream. And every single night I lay awake so I can dream. Every single night I lay awake so I can dream. So I can dream. Well, every night I go away. Well, I think I still do. My heart starts to sway. You know, they say you're no good for me. Oh, but I found you inside my dream. And every single night I lay awake so I can dream. Every single night I lay awake so I can dream. So I can dream. So I can dream. Yes, if I had a dream, yeah. Well, if I had a dream, oh, if I had a dream, yeah. Little short one for you there. For the archives. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, do you have musical parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, family?
I'd like to think I do, but I really don't.
No? None of them?
None of them. In fact, actually, to be honest with you.
Keep close to the mic, Mick. Keep close to the
I'm
mic.
staying close. I feel like I'm
Hug it.
well,
Hug it.
I won't say where I feel like I am with the mic. But it's nice and cozy and warm, and you go there at night. No, I don't. I mean, mum and dad, I mean, bless them, they weren't musical, like, you know.
Okay.
I suppose they encouraged me. They encouraged me to close the door in the bedroom.
Yeah, what to keep keep the noise out. Bless, but they didn't tell you to go outside. They allowed you to stay in and play.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Did they buy you
my
your
mother,
first guitar?
Yeah, my mum, she bought me a guitar when I was about like I don't know, about like 10 or something like that. You know? I mean, this is probably the best thing. It's a moment in my life that, you know, I can moan about them, I can call them down the banks, but she seen something was going on and said, you know, here's a little thing for you. Go on, off your pop, go and sort that out.
Yeah.
And I did.
You
in
did.
the end, yeah.
You definitely did. Is it your only instrument you play?
Well,
No pun intended.
Do you know something? She comes out with these things from nowhere, like a.
All right, then, other than your voice
Yeah,
and the
can play-
guitar, can you play the
vocals, like,
piano?
I can play a little bit of piano. That's right. Yeah, I like to think I can. I sound like a 6-year-old kid when I play, but there's quite a lot of musicians these days also sound like a 6-year-old kid when they play the piano. And we buy them anyway. We put the money in and we buy it. So all the same.
Who is your favourite band? Have you got a favourite
know
band
something?
other than the Pink Panthers or the Fluorescents
Well, I've always loved.
or Future Jack?
I've always loved the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Right.
I love bands like that. I mean, I'll say that like in Cream and people like this. But you know, I mean, on the darker side, people like the Velvet Underground and some really obscure bands even. Like, I mean, the German band Can. I like them. Like.
Yeah, and Neu, is that another German band?
Noise.
Neu,
Or Neue.
N-E-U. I think they're German.
Neue.
Yeah.
Although I don't know them.
Huh?
Ich weiß es nicht.
So, your future. It's bright, honey.
Well, I'm just gonna wander the earth.
Are you going to release your music? Have you ever released any music? You're not. You are a wanderer, aren't you?
I'm gonna ask have I gone red? Is it hot in here?
Just
have I gone
pink.
Red? I've gone a bit pink.
Yeah,
Okay, that's okay. I've
pink.
Got the,
That's
the
all right.
Kensington.
You're not a red yet. Well,
No, I've got the Kensington tan. No, I mean it's.
we'll
one of
check
those
your blood
things
pressure
like,
in a minute, darling.
I mean, you know,
I am a trained nurse.
You go through life as a musician. You find people, and you
Keep
think,
close to the mic,
and you
Mick.
think to yourself, can I record? Can I stick with these guys? And the band that I'm working with at the moment, which is the Pink Panthers, which is Nicky Scargo and Juan Carlos Sinabas, and they are just fabulous. And you know something? Anything that I want to record, But these guys, I've recently just come across them, and so, you know, when you say the future, I think the future's promising.
Yeah.
I can't really put a pinpoint on things like that, but I've got a terribly good feeling about it, and you know, that's where I'm going to leave it, I think.
Good stuff. Okay. Well, on that note, then another original track, acoustic track from your good self.
Shall I? Okay then.
Shall you? Yes, you shall. What's it called? Tell us a bit about it. I mean, do any of yours have any background, or do they just pop into your brain in one of your dreams that you don't have, and then you just write them down, play them, and that's it?
I don't want to sound like
every single other musician.
I don't want this to be a cliche, but like if a song sort of writes itself, then you know, I'll keep hold of it.
Yeah.
But if you have to sit down and try, then you're probably going down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm being deadly serious.
Yeah, no, I know you are. It's like being a channel. Yes. Do you feel them channel? I remember my song, Strange Enough. It came in through my my right frontal lobe. It did. I felt it come in through that, and then it just wrote it down, played it, and that was it. The once, and then it just stuck forever. It's never changed.
It wasn't a very cloudy, rainy day. There wasn't no lightning.
It was
or
6
anything
a.m.
like
in the
that.
morning, and I was stuck on a leather sofa.
She's got a very good memory, much better than mine. You said you had a memory like a sieve.
Well, I do have for people's names and faces. What's your name?
I'm trying to recover that one myself. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to play, Leash, actually. I don't know what to do.
Well, have a little think. Have a little think. Do we have any... does anyone know any of Mickey's stuff? Do you want to give any requests, anyone? Gavin, they're really nice gloves. Yeah, the mayor, the next mayor of Liverpool has great taste in gloves, I must admit.
I might just play a little blues tune. Is that okay?
Okay, so Mickey Marshall is now going to play us a little blues tune. Listen, let's take this time as well. Can we just have a little bit of a round of applause, a little bit of a thank you to our beautiful women here, Tanya and Natasha, and we've got Patty and Maria in the kitchen, and all the beautiful food, yeah, and save me a piece of that lemon cake. And on that note, Mickey Marshall.
I want some lemon cake. Can you leave me some lemon cake, please? I'll play you a song. Lord, I'm a crawling king snake, baby, and I'll rose my dam. Won't you hang around my vein? Gonna use some for myself. You know I'm gonna crawl to your window, babe. Gonna crawl up to your door. Got anything I wanna, babe. Gonna crawl up to your door. I'm a crawling king snake, baby, and I'll rose my den. Won't you hang around my maid? Gonna use some for myself. It's now I'm gonna crawl to your window, baby, when the grass is very high. Gonna keep on crawling now, baby, till the day I die. I'm a crawling king snake, baby, and I'll rose my den. And I'll rose my dam. It's now I'm gonna crawl to you in the baby. Got anything I wanna, baby, I'm gonna crawl up to your door. I'm a crawling king snake, baby, and I'll rose my dam. Blues, people. Okay.
So you can't be found on the net, can you? On Tinternet, really? You're just out there in the Atmos, aren't you?
Kind of.
But mainly, Kelly's on Smithdown Road is where you play. Is it fortnightly or something, did you say?
Yes, the last Saturday of every month in Kelly's. That's going to be a great night.
Okay, the last Saturday in
It
every
always is.
month.
You guys are most welcome. So keep buying alcohol at the bar and keep gaming.
Oh, you look so cool when you play as well. It's the first time I've seen you in a jumper.
I'm freezing. It's lovely and warm in here. I think that's probably why I'm going a little bit rosy.
Pink. Rosy, yeah, Rosy's better.
I prefer rosé. I prefer rosé, young person.
Rosé, that's Tanya.
So if you're getting me a drink, sorry.
Yeah.
Kidding.
All right. Okay, well, what other questions for you? I mean, everything I ask you or tell you, you're quite flippant, aren't you? And it's almost as if it's a I don't care attitude.
Of course I care, but let's just let the music do the talking, eh?
Yeah, go on then, honey. Do another one.
Down the streets you can hear her scream your disgrace as she slams the door in his drunken face. And And he stands outside, you know, all the people stop and gossip and drool. He cries, oh girl, you must be mad. What happened to the sweet love you and me had? Guess he starts to cry, and his tears fall and burning garden green. And so castle made of sand slips into the sea eventually. Well, an Indian brave knew before he was 10, you know, he's playing war games in the woods with his Indian friends, and he built a dream that one day he'd grow up, you know, and be a fearless warrior, Indian chief. Well, many moons passed before a dream grew strong. Well, you know, before tomorrow, he's singing his own war songs, and he fought his first battle, but, you know, something went wrong. A surprise attack killed him in his sleep that night. There was a young girl whose smile was a frown, you know, because she was crippled for life and she couldn't speak a sound. She wished and prayed that she could stop living, so she decided to die. She drew her wheelchair to the edge of the shore, you know, to her little legs she smiled, "He won't hurt me no more." And so then something she'd never seen before made her jump and say, "Look, a golden winged ship is passing my way." And it didn't really have to stop. Just kept going. And so castles made of sand slips into the sea eventually. That's all, folks.
Yes, thank you very much, Mick Marshall. An absolute pleasure having you on the Orange Show. Look forward to having you again, maybe with the Pink Panthers.
If they can get out of bed.
Uh-huh.
We'll see. I'd love to. At least,
Rock and roll,
anything that you're doing. She always does a great show. Well, I mean, whatever it is, whether it's in Posh Street, you know, I mean, it's in the old courthouse, and it's nice to be on the other side of the desk in that place. You know?
Yeah.
You know, just
You're going to come back and play there again for us as well, yeah?
Yeah, we'd love to. Yeah.
We're there every Friday, so come and do like an acoustic set like that as well.
I'm there. You don't have to ask. I know, because you mentioned something about dark chocolate and white wine. I think yeah. Like
Thornton's experience.
It was like a blue light.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Mickey Marshall. Once
Thanks,
again,
guys.
everyone,
Thanks
come
much.
on.
Thanks everyone. Just want to say thanks to Gary McGuinness there, Noxie and Court. Come on, let's have it right.
Yeah. Gary, can we get you back up to do another song as well? And in between, while we're just getting Gary McGuinness to come back up, I'm just going to carry on with that. What I said earlier about the Liverpool Soup, the SEN social enterprise network. It's here you go. You can find Patrick Hurley on Twitter. It's at Patrick_Hurley, which is HURLEY. Or you can find at Liverpool Soup, and their next event, it's the last Thursday of every month, so the next one is March the 31st, and it takes place at Launch 22, which is in the Tempest building on Tithe Barnes Street. And I've just got here some of the past winners include an alcohol rehab program, a self-published children's book author, and a skateboard manufacturer. So it really could be anything. If you've got a business proposal, get in touch with them, and it's like it's a live crowdfunding event. Okay, so please put your hands together and welcome back to the stage Gary McGuinness. He's going to give us another song, and then we're coming to the close of this month's Orange Show. Welcome back, Gary.
Thanks, Alicia. Okay, I'm going to play a song. It's a relatively new song. And the name of it's going out of my head.
They're always the best ones. songs that was relatively new ones?
I'm trying to get to the chorus to remember what the song's called. No, it's not going to come to me. I'll just play it. There's a man in the mirror, and he won't look me in the eye. And the face I see before me is one I don't recognize. So wake me up, come the midday sun, 'cause I haven't slept tonight. Another night is almost gone. So if the sun comes up, I need it to shine. And I thought I'd have learned how to live with this by now. With the world at your feet, it'll slowly climb up your back. And every time I turn around, I lose more ground I don't take back. I need these clouds to break, I need a port, oh, in this storm. 'Cause I've been drifting for so long now, and it seems like it's all I've ever done. So let the water rise, I don't care, just let me drown. And I thought I'd have learned how to live with this by now. How to live with this by now. Cheers.
Gary McGuinness once more, everyone.
Yeah! Jesus, that's enthusiastic.
Thanks, Gary. I'm going to do one now. We're going to see. I don't know whether you could do anything with Mickey, as in a little bit of a jam after. Possibly. Well, I'm going to do one, and then coming to the close, we'll see if maybe Gary and Mick can do anything together, possibly. But I'm gonna do TikTok now, because this song I'll dedicate to Mr. Knox and all of you voters out there that are running out of time. Yeah. So I think this might be quite apt. I wrote it specifically as a little wagging the finger, possibly to the fact that we're not standing up and for ourselves enough. Let it be said that, the people, power to the people. As I told Mr. Knox and Mr. Court, here in Liverpool, just along this very road, a bit further along on Tunnel Road, there used to be a fantastic sign up on the wall, a neon sign with power to the people. And I'd see it flashing and that as I walked past. It was, and it was empowering. And then one day it was gone. And there was a piece of paper stuck on the wall next to it, saying the council had taken it down for some strange reason. So this is TikTok. Blessed may your children be. Where's your faith? You're just a slave. Running, running, running out of time. The times are hard and that is clear. You're losing face as you disappear. Running, running, running out of time. Do you know? Do you know? No, it's your time you're wasting as your clock tick-tock, tick-tocks out of time. Happy be your day of birth. Karma comes to light up this earth. Or is it just a test of fate? And your landscape's changed enough to see you can't avoid your mortality. Running, running, running out of time. You know, do you know? No, it's your time you're wasting as your clock tick-tock, tick-tocks out of time. Out of time. Ha 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 ha. Ooh ha ha ha. The word is true, the word is out. You are to blame, you're not speaking up. You're running, running, running out of time. So catapult away your fears. Stop the clocks, live life as of now. Stop running, running, running out of time. You know, do you know? No, it's your time you're wasting as your clock tick-tock, tick-tocks out of time, out of time. Ha 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 ha. Ooh ha ha ha. Do you know? Do you know? No, it's your time you're wasting as your clock tick-tock, tick-tocks out of time. Out of time. Out of time. Running and you're running. Out of time. Running and you're running. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Time. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Time. You are running, you are running, you are running out of time. So you better get voting. Oi, 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 hey, comes from the kitchen. Yes, here we are at the Croissant of Inequality on Holt Road in Kensington, Liverpool Community Radio. What a fantastic past, present and future this radio station has and had and all of that. Thanks to Steve Farragher, the director, who makes it all happen. Round of applause for this man, please. Bringing all these wonderful people in that cook food for us and give us drinks and make us merry. Thank you so much to all my guests as well. Gary McGuinness. Yay, come on! Yay, we're all still in the room. Gavin Knox. Alex Eloquent Court. Mickey Marshall. Come on. Way! All the girls in the kitchen. Yay! Aha! Me, Dogstar Rose, and what have we got? What have we got left there?
We've got about 5 minutes left.
We got about 5 minutes. Gary, grab your guitar. Mick, come and grab mine. Have a little play. Just play something. Come on. Yeah. Let's do an impromptu ending to the Orange Show. This has been the Orange Show. It will be the Orange Show once again next month as well. Any of you out there that want to appear on the show, get in touch with me, Dogstar Rose, on Facebook. Here, you can have my... there we go, honey. You can have that. And... here we go. We're just setting up now.
I didn't hear any applause for Alicia Dogstar Rose, who's put this together. Now, come on now. Let's not be at it like, yes, that's right. Yeah. Hey, come on. It's only fair.
Boom, boom. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You play into that. Play into that.
I'll make it both ones in case someone wants
Okay, if you want to join in.
to
Okay.
see what happens.
We good to go?
Yes, you do something impromptu, messieurs.
Well, impromptu or all along the watchtower. It's okay with... You're going to play it too properly for my taste. I leave chords out and everything, so... Oh, you're putting me off already by being good.
Just do it.
There must be some way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There is too much confusion and I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, women take my herb, but none of them along the line know what any of it is worth. No reason to get excited. The thief he softly spoke, 'cause there are many among us who feel that life is but a joke. You and I, we've been through that. This is not our fear. Let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late. Watchtower, the princess kept a view, while all the women came and went, while there for but servants too. Outside in the distance, a wildcat did growl. Two riders were approaching and the wind began to howl. Watchtower, all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower. I'm really gonna mess with you.
Well worth the fiver.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yelling in the kitchen there.
Hey.
On behalf of Alicia Dogstar Rose and 50 press officers, we hope we passed the audition.
Fantastic.